Believe it or not, we're already 6 weeks into the NFL season, and the trade deadline will be here before we know it. Let's talk about 6 guys that have been floated as possible trade candidates and how likely I think it is that they move. Start with Jets running back Breece Hall, and I think he is absolutely going to be traded. I'd be stunned if he's on the Jets roster 1 month from today. He's made it pretty clear he doesn't want to be there, despite making some statements to the media. His posting on social media is a little bit more telling, and the Jets don't really have a great reason to keep him at this point. They haven't extended him, and his contract expires after the year, with younger options in the room. Another running back who's been floated as a possibility, Alvin Kamara. I don't see this one as likely, though. Unlike Breece Hall, he's been pretty consistent about a lack of desire to leave New Orleans, and the financials don't make sense for the Saints. They'd be taking on a $15 million cap hit next season. The other guy being floated a lot from New Orleans is Chris Olave, and he's definitely more likely than Kamara. Doesn't come with the same cap implications, but I just don't see Kellen Moore wanting to move off of a guy he could build around right now. Dolphins seem headed for a full-on regime teardown with Mike McDaniel's days certainly numbered. I think Jalen Phillips is likely to exit when the rest of the regime does via trade. He just doesn't make sense as a long-term piece given the injury history, but highly effective when he's on the field. Another edge who's come up a lot is Trey Hendrickson, and it's making more and more sense. The Bengals and him have struggled to come to an agreement on what a long-term contract should look like, or if they should do one at all for a while now, and their prospects for this season look more and more bleak every day. Lastly, Mark Andrews. He was the topic of a lot of trade discussion this offseason, similar to Trey Hendrickson, but that all quieted down when Isaiah Likely got injured. He's coming back, though, and Andrews could definitely be expendable. If the Ravens don't start winning a lot of games soon, this season is just not going to matter.